So we're just at Woodhorn here, which is a mining museum, because around here basically they went mad for mining. Northeast Northumberland. But yeah, I'm stopping here because I'm about to show you something really cool or scary, depending on what you think. Basically there's an open train line there and you can walk across it, which I never knew until I was on a bike ride a while ago and I saw a lady walk across it with a dog, and I was like, is she going there? What's she going there for? Can you actually do that? And then I kind of followed her with my bike, but I thought I'd show you because it is really cool. I know it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like you can cross it, but you actually can. It's a bit dodgy looking, isn't it? It looks both ways. Then lift bike. And then run the cycle path again. Because this is a cycling video, I'm going to do a super douchey thing and take the camera off the bike and do that process again, but film it from another angle. Also, I was filming just then, talking to myself and you, but later drove past and I was like, oh no, this is awkward, and she just smiled at me. And I was like, actually yeah, that's really wholesome. To see someone on their bike talking about bikes is very actually nice. This time I won't time-lapse this shot. God's sake. This bag's lasted one bloody bike ride. Stupid thing. One of them? Yeah.
So it's a citrus from
Thanks. So that was interesting. I got very distracted going down a hill, like really fast hill, that I completely ignored the way to go properly. So I ended up going on lots of roads. To be fair though, they were kind of, most of them were cycle paths, so it was okay. But at one point I did have to put my bike over rail, jump over, and then honestly I was kind of hating it. The handlebar bag fell off and I almost like fell over because I almost went over the bag. I've used that bag twice now, so that wasn't the best. And then I went the wrong way to a farm, and then I was just kind of hating the roads and hating my life. But then I made it to Adam's Bakehouse and had this insane pastry thing. 2 out of 10. It looked good, but like the chocolate, it was too much. It was like citrusy chocolate liquid inside. The pastry was nice, but the chocolatey thing, it was too much man. And I got talking to this guy and we basically both agreed that yes, cycling can be kind of annoying, but when you've made it to your destination, you do feel so much better. And he says it's the best way to clear your head, and it was just a nice little chat. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to go to Newbiggin, to the Cafe Needles Eye next, just for a pint and stuff. And I was like, oh, it depends how you feel. And I was like, yeah, because I hadn't had the best ride. And then I was just walking down the street to go find the toilet, and I was like, it's such a nice day, it's so sunny, so I'll treat myself to a pint here. And I borrowed this little table to prop my camera up on. And this is my second time filming in public, and once again I've chosen a very quiet place. So I'm in Bedlington, and I used to live here, and this place I'm at now, Laird's House, was a run-down, like, kind of like derelict building, and now it's like a hotel with like the best food and like really nice inside. Basically, since we've lived here, Bedlington's gone like so much better. I can't talk when there's people around. Yeah, I used to live in Bedlington and it was not like this. It's so nice now, like so many nice restaurants and cafes, and it's just lovely. So the way back, we will go the way I usually come to Bedlington, which is country roads, lovely. And there's one big climb that on the way here. I mean, subconsciously I probably didn't go that way because I didn't want to do the climb, which was stupid. It's much nicer. I just hate cars, traffic, roads, cars. I'm also like learning how to basically ride a bike again. So I got my bike serviced. That's the whole thing. I took it in thinking there was one thing wrong with it, and the guy kept ringing me being like, oh, this is wrong, and it's like I've got it back now after 10 days, and it's like I'm never gonna financially recover from this. I was not expecting. I was expecting a new wheel, and that's it. It's like new wheel, brakes, derailleur, gears, and then I found out about one bikes. That's like a bike with just one like only one set of gears rather than most bikes have two. But now it's like, well, I can't get that because I've basically put a third of the money of the actual bike into the bike, so I just got to get used to using new gears. It's very strange. It's very weird. I'll get used to it, but it just feels very strange. And obviously on roads, it's not the best place to test, like busy roads, which is why I was kind of like a bit annoyed, because I wanted somewhere quiet to test for the first. But I did, like about half an hour in I got used to it, and then I found out it's much better for power doing it that way. The lower gears are quite hard to get used to still, but like the higher ones, like the harder ones are much easier. Like there's so much power compared to just using what I was doing before, so that is good. It feels like actual summer. This is very nice. This is a proper, I've drank it in winter, it does not hit the same as drinking it in sun. Also, this is like my third video and I never wear glasses cycling usually, but I'm getting laser eye surgery in 3 weeks, so it's just glasses from now on. Because I didn't know this, but contact lenses can like change your eyes. Stuffy. Yeah, because I usually cycle in contacts because pebbles and stuff hit my glasses and I get scratches, but now it's like these can be destroyed. But I was actually going to keep them nice and put sunglass lenses in after my laser eye surgery because they are nice. Vivienne Westward. And I do take them off very carefully so they're not bent. It's like when I buy second-hand sunglasses, I've done it once and it was horrible because most people like go like that. And those are the people you can tell have never worn glasses because that just changes the shape and it makes them like that. I'm filming these people on the next table over. I'm getting more confident.